Oh, my mighty minions, I have been waiting a very long time for this glorious moment.
It's 32 Days of Remain here on HCC 23.
Everyone loves everyone tonight, and everyone is very happy.
It's the greatest shindig of the year. We've got venerable classics.
Your words are my command, Santa.
And brand new premieres. Only on HCC 23.
1,000 years from now, Virginia. Nay, 10,000 years from now.
Those are certainly good-looking shoes you have on. Why did you buy them?
There are other tests used in chemical analysis.
The living bridge between this world and the unknown.
This process increased both density and strength.
There's no end to the story.
All the best things alive are short-lived.
This house was an asylum.
You can see that each part of the U-tube is filling with gas at the same rate.
May this be the first of many happy days.
We also need a way to transmit power here.
If he could speak, I think we would find that his mind is warped.
Included were tests on intentionally defective samples.
It's my moment now.
Good night, Andy. Don't get hurt.
That's the answer to what people want.
Hooray!
Hooray, it's Christmas!
Hello, everybody! It's Christmas again, and it's time for a little Christmas magic with your friends over at CFTP.
Yay!
Yes, we're going back in time. You know, we've done the American Christmas Carol.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're gonna go back and do like one of the first talkie Christmas carols.
Old school.
From 1935.
We're going back in time. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da.
And it's feature length too. It's actually fairly long. I was surprised at how long it was. I'm like, for like 1935, yeah, this is actually a pretty long one.
They'd use all the reels.
They do. They use all the reels, all the plot points. It's
nice.
It's an interesting adaptation, so why not?
Why not? Now, if it's from the 30s, is it actually an adaptation, or is this like the original first version of Scrooge?
No, there were some silent versions.
Oh.
That I've looked up, and I'm like, I don't know how silent's really hard to do when you're riffing.
It's true. Well, we would have to then become the voice actors ourselves.
Yeah, either that or it's like mostly action. Like we could get away with it with A Journey to the Moon, A Voyage to the Moon, because like it's like 99% action. Like there's hardly any, dialogue in it. It's just like
there's no downtown. It's just people running around doing weird stuff.
Look at that, and look that, I'm going to destroy you. It's like all self-explanatory, and
I loved it when the people exploded.
It's like, yay, you're killing all these people because they're mad at you for, killing their king and being a bunch of jerks.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, how dare you? We are colonizing scientists from Earth. We want to destroy you. Why won't you let us destroy you?
Selfish.
But I mean, like, it was made specifically for that purpose. Like, the filmmakers knew. I was like, no. This is what people do, and it's terrible.
Plus, they only had so much time. It was like, you have exactly 5 minutes of film. Go.
It's true. That was like a blockbuster back then. That was a feature-length blockbuster when it came out. But
it's true.
But not by 1935. They lengthened them a little bit, and they had talkie and dialogue and
dialogue.
But before we begin, Mike has a little bit of a little something he wants to sample for the holiday season.
Well, it is true. It is the holidays, and it's been a while since I've gone down this road, so I've decided to revive an old tradition that we call Doing It with Mike. Logo, ding. And mostly because they just came out with something called Mountain Dew Fruit Quake, and I was like, okay, I have to try this just to see what's going on. It's revived my curiosity. And it's kind of funny, I looked around, and there's been so many flavors that have come out that I've just kind of passed by, so I've got to catch back up the process. So, but for now, as part of this Christmas special, we're going to try this fruitcake flavored Mountain Dew. I'm not entirely sure what that means, but we'll see what it is. So, cue the music. Ow! And I can't use that hand very well because, full disclosure, I broke my finger a couple weeks back, and it's still a little weak.
I see you're out of the brace now, though.
I am out of the brace, though. I can actually move my finger. It's great.
If only you had somebody you lived with who could open the bottle for you.
It's true. Nobody's here, though. It's sad. Ooh. It's cinnamony. Ooh. It's kind of fruity. That's interesting. Okay. I'll check that out. Alright. Well, the only thing you can do, really, though. Okay, that's interesting. It's hard to describe exactly. It's definitely got that fruitiness to it. But it's... I wouldn't say it's a gingerbread, but it's definitely in the direction of, instead of a gingerbread cookie, a sharpness to it. It's very soft. It really is fruitcake. Like, I could chew this. So you're getting that weird gingerbread flavor, but it's hard to describe, but it's definitely fruitcake.
So they might have actually nailed that.
I think they did. That's pretty good. I don't know if it's something I would want all the time, but it's got a nice little tang to it that's interesting. Yeah, okay. As a holiday special thing, you could totally try this. I don't know if I'd buy a whole case of it, but to drink it a little bit here and there, yeah, it's pretty good. I like that Mountain Dew is just coming out with weird flavors. Like, they're just trying stuff to see how it works.
Yeah. I also, full disclosure, I bought a case of it, but it hasn't come in, and it might not come in until Christmas. So that's why I would have totally, you know, like if I had ordered it earlier, but it didn't really dawn on me that I probably wouldn't find it around here until the other day. So, oh well.
It's true. It's hard to get things beyond the veil sometimes. But...
It really is. It doesn't want to come out here, especially like in the past few years. It doesn't want to come out here hardly at all.
Well, hopefully, into the near future, I might be able to get a little more Facebook exclusive Doing It with Mike videos starting back up again. Gonna get back into the swing of things. Can't have Russ have all the glory with his cereal.
It's true. Speaking of, I have to get back to recording that. This.
The new year is going to be full of all sorts of things, so watch for that. Do we want to say that Bronwyn might be starting a little podcast at some point? Come in the coming year?
Maybe, we'll see when it gets further developed.
Okay.
You know, we tried nomming with Bronwyn, but that didn't really go anywhere.
Well, you did one episode, it worked pretty well, but didn't really find anything else you wanted to go after just yet.
There wasn't really anything I wanted to eat on camera, no.
No.
I mean, I have these Christmas cookies that someone made us.
But it is your tradition to always eat on camera. It's nice that you're bringing that back.
Exactly. It's been a while.
It's been a while. So anywho,
yes, we should probably
can't avoid this for much longer. Yeah, we have to.
We have to.
It's old. old thing.
Yes.
Ooh, Scrooge is an exhibitionist.
Ooh, my. I don't think we need to see that.
Wow. Seeing Scrooge.
Seymour Hickeys?
Better than Seymour Butts.
Focus!
We can't. Okay.
They hadn't invented focus yet.
They just figured out how to make movies talk. Visitone. By Trick Cricket. Oh. Alright.
Did you think the supervising editor actually did anything? I mean, what was there to edit?
He just pointed the camera at things and that was it.
Quite fair, Charles.
Quite fair. Thank you, Charles. Hey! They did a fade instead of the page. Come on.
Yeah, they didn't do the page that time. Oh,
no,
yeah, we're past the page.
I feel cheated.
While they were editing this, that's when the technology came out to do fades, and they had to use it. It's cutting edge technology.
Reading. Wait, should I read this out loud?
I mean, if you can.
I think moment's passed. Not reading cookies. December 1840.
Wow.
Wow.
That's not a parody song either. It's, it's like not one of those parody recorders. That's actually them trying.
Oh, no,
they're going for accuracy and authenticity.
I mean, I gotta say, if I was Scrooge and that was outside of my door, I mean, yeah, I'd be kind of pissed about that too.
It'd be, yep.
Like, no, thank you.
Wait, he's not a duck.
Or Michael Caine.
Michael, that is still the best version of A Christmas Carol.
It really is. Yeah.
True.
Man, what did they use for the wick on that? Jeez, look at it.
And the high wick. Looks like Bilbo Baggins was getting work, though. That's good. It's finally finishing his book. That's nice.
This apparently was made before the invention of the comb. Yep. I'm going to throw this shovel at them.
Merry Christmas to you. Will you step in, please, sir?
Yeah, the London fog was a real thing, and it was not very pleasant.
Is there anything I can do for you, sir?
Well, if it is quite convenient, I should like to speak with a member of the firm.
You wish to see me, I presume, sir?
You're supposed to face the camera.
Have I the pleasure of addressing Mr. Scrooge or Mr. Marley?
Mr. Marley's been dead these 7 years.
Oh.
Dead as a doornail. Died 7 years ago, this very night.
Okay, we got that. We
took the liberty of calling on you at your chambers, Mr. Scrooge, thinking that you would have finished business for the day, but we failed to make anyone here.
That's not surprising. I'm the only person who lives there.
Why, consequently we have called here. At this festive season of the year, Mr. Scrooge, it seems more than usually desirable to make some slight provision for the poor and destitute who suffer terribly at this present time.
Many thousands are in want of common
And every other time.
Hundreds of thousands are in want of common comforts, sir.
Are there no prisons?
What?
Yes. Plenty of prisons.
The union workhouses are still in operation, eh?
They are, still. I wish I could say they were not.
Forlorn, the treadmill are in full vigor then, eh?
Both very busy, sir.
Very glad to hear it, sir. I thought from what you said that something had occurred to interfere with them in their useful course. Very glad to hear it, sir. Very glad to hear it.
Under the impression
Having a hard time
that they
understanding
scarcely
him.
furnish Christmas cheer of mind and body for the multitude, some few of us are
I'm usually really
endeavoring
good
to
with
raise a fund
accents.
to buy the
Yeah,
poor
he's
of London
really
meat and
deep.
drink and means of warmth.
Yeah.
We choose this time because this is the time of all others when want is keenly felt and abundance rejoices.
Now, what shall I put you down for?
About 350.
Nothing?
Oh.
Oh, I see. You wish to be anonymous.
I see you, the Loch Ness Monster.
Since you ask me what is my wish, that is my answer. I don't make merry myself at Christmas. I can't afford to make a lot of idle people merry. I hope to support the institutions we've just mentioned. They cost enough. People are badly off, they'd better go there.
Many can't go there. Many would rather die.
Well, if they'd rather die, they'd better do it.
Wow.
And
Wow.
decrease the surplus population.
No, it's fine. He's just a
Right,
conservative.
excuse me, sir, I don't know that.
But you should know it.
It's not my business.
Yeah, yeah.
Man's got enough to do in this world to mind his own business. Without interfering with a lot of other people's, mine occupies me constantly. Good evening, sir.
I really wish we could sick ghosts on, like, the rich people of today. Just sick ghosts
Allow me
on
to
them, you
express
know?
my regret, sir, if I have said anything.
Good evening.
Imagine, like, Elon being haunted by ghosts.
Mm. He'd need like 20, though. He wouldn't get it.
No, he wouldn't. I got that raspberry sparkling alcohol-free juice.
Nice.
Wow.
It's Christmas.
Fancy.
Fancy. I'm so fancy.
May I inquire, Mr. Cratchitt, what you're doing with that shovel full of coal?
What do you think I'm going to do with it? Really? Am I going to hurl it at you?
But the outer office is intensely cold, and my fire...
Your fire?
I should have said your fire, sir.
Yes, sir.
It shows symptoms
It
of
used to be
going out,
our
and
fire.
I thought I might venture to replenish it with a small quantity of coal.
Yeah. Well, of course, it's very evident to me, Mr. Cratchitt, that you and I left the
Trying to
car.
bribe my dog.
Oh, I see no help for it, sir.
But he's
You
not
don't
making
pay for the coal, so you can afford to be reckless. Therefore, very evident to me, sir, that my interest is not your interest.
Ow,
my
so can
will
use
for
more
your
coal.
welfare.
I'm so cold.
Get on with your work, sir. They don't keep you warm enough. I'm not cold. Why should you be? And I'm your senior by a great many years, I fancy.
And all about a small shovel full of coal.
And none of your mumbling, none of your mumbling.
You shouldn't talk about mumbling, dude. Mr.
You have a wife and family to support, I understand.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. How many children have you got?
Around half a dozen, sir. 3 boys and 3 girls.
Wow.
And I afford a wife?
Yes, sir.
Eh?
I mean, no, sir.
Have I any children?
I don't know, sir.
Eh?
No, sir.
How much am I constrained to pay you a week for your services?
15 shillings, sir.
Ah, be to your interest, sir, to see that you're worth it.
Wow.
Well, when the hammer comes down, you'll be the first to go, old man. Whoa, suddenly we actually have, like a soundtrack. Okay.
Seeing that exchange, I've never identified time period as much.
It's true.
Right.
And God save you.
It's really true.
Humbug.
Christmas a humbug? You can't mean that, I'm sure.
I do mean it, sir. What right have you to be merry? What reason have you to be merry? You're poor enough.
Come then. What right have you to be dismal? What reason have you to be morose?
Ah, sick burn.
Humbug.
Oh, don't be cross, Uncle.
How can I help being cross, sir, when I live in such a world of fools as this is? A Merry Christmas. What's Christmas time to you, sir? The time for paying bills without money. Time for finding yourself a year older? Not a penny richer. If I had my way, sir, every fool who goes about saying Merry Christmas should be boiled with his own pudding and buried with a stake of olive through his heart. He should.
Wow.
Nephew, you keep Christmas your way. Let me keep it in mine.
Keep it? But you don't keep
Well, let me leave it alone then. Much good has it done you? Much good will it ever do you?
It's the only time I know of in the long calendar of the year when men and women seem by one consent to open their shut hearts freely. And therefore, though it's never put a scrap of gold or silver in my pocket, I believe it has done me good and will do me good. And I say, God bless it.
Hear, hear. Hear, hear. Mr. Cratchitt, if I hear another word from you, you'll keep your Christmas by losing your situation. Dear,
Oh, come on, you're not gonna fire him. Who else would work for you?
Don't be angry, Uncle.
So I googled,
I'll see you.
But why? Why?
15 shillings
Why did you
equals
get married?
$75.
Wow, that's a week.
$75 a week.
You never came to
Wow. Is that adjusted for inflation?
Yeah, adjusted for inflation, 75.
Well, you won't get it, so you won't get it,
Wow.
will you?
Never had a quarrel with Ivy.
But the article I found also said that would not.
Good evening, sir.
Well, I'm sorry with all my heart to find this
That doesn't meet minimum wage.
No.
No.
So it'd be $611
So
a
a
week.
Merry Christmas, Uncle.
Good evening, sir.
And a Happy New Year.
You're a noisy devil, that's what you are, sir.
Merry Christmas, Bob Cratchitt.
And the same to you, sir, and many of them. And not forgetting your good lady, Mrs. Fred.
Thank you, Cratchitt. A Merry
She's a
Christmas.
fine
to you.
lady.
Merry Christmas.
She's Mrs. Fred.
Oh, Mrs. Fred. Those are the only words that I know to this song.
These kids are just heckling him at this point, really.
Pretty much. I mean, they all know. Oh no, careful, he has a magic wand! Run! I also have to point out that, you know, every version of Scrooge is just the worst businessman you'd ever even imagine. Because he's dumb.
How does he even stay in business?
Like, who would do business with him? Who?
All day off tomorrow, eh?
He badgers everyone who comes into his office.
It is quite convenient.
It isn't convenient. It isn't fair.
It helps when you have all the money.
If I were to stop off account for it, oh, you'd be mightily ill-used, I'd be bound, wouldn't you? Don't think I'm ill-used, do you? And I have to pay a whole day's wages. No work.
It only happens once a year, sir.
That's a pretty excuse for picking a man's pocket every 25th of December.
What are you going to do with the money anyway? Nothing.
I suppose you've got to have it. Yeah, there's the key. You see, sir, that you're here all the earlier next morning.
Good night, sir. And a Merry Christmas.
Ah, humbug.
Who can see anyone see in this fog?
It's probably for the best.
Yeah.
Some of these people are not worth looking at.
Meanwhile, somewhere else, joy is happening.
Is there? I mean, I can't really see anything.
I'd assume that's joy. It's my...
I broke an ankle! Haha!
Gotta put him down.
Oh no! I just love, you know, they just hang like raw meat out in the street.
I mean, it's cold enough.
I suppose so. I suppose so. Oh God, it's you, sir. Alright, fine. Here's our nice wine list, sir. Oh God, a torch! Are they finally going to get the old man?
Same to you, sir.
Oh, okay. Tonight we burn the
Bitch.
How do you do? Meanwhile, the rich continue to be rich. We've oppressed so many people around the world. Isn't it great?
I mean, gotta give him that. At least Scrooge isn't happy. Right?
It's true. It's true. He's just like absolute and abject, dejected misery is his baseline. What?
Jiggly?
Clean? You call this clean? Yes. Well, it is.
Whoa. They're just throwing giblets at people.
Everybody have some.
Hi.
Ahoy, hoy.
Gentlemen, stop that noise.
That's not my job, sir.
If you wanted to do your work, go home and do it. This is the place of
Will
business.
you make your
Ah,
speech
yeah,
now,
yeah.
or will you let the ladies and gentlemen continue to enjoy themselves? Call silence for the loyal toast.
Stand by for powdered toast men!
Ladies and gentlemen, pray silence for the Right Honourable the Lord Mayor of London. My lord.
Oh, that's me, yes, okay.
My lords, ladies and gentlemen, Her Most Gracious Majesty, the Queen.
And they smell like rotting beef carcasses. And we have to clean up after them. And our saddle sores are the best. We proudly wear women's clothing and searing sandals up our skirts.
Those are the real words I was singing.
Play ball! That waiter just like serves him basically nothing but spit and shit, doesn't it? Just a little spice on the top.
Just a little salt for flavor.
Even animals know to bark at this dark figure.
What the devil are you doing? Frightening people out of their
My
wits.
dog. Jeez.
I don't know how much I'm going to be able to clean up what this video looks like. I'll give it a shot.
Hey? What?
Apparently,
doorbell's going weird again.
Apparently, I'm going nuts.
It's a big ass door.
It really is. The security system is armed. It should kill anyone who comes near the door.
Home sweet home. What?
He has to check for monsters with tables. You would not believe there were so many urchins back then. You know, you had to kind of chase them out of your house. Cool, blimey, Governor.
Every day.
He does this
every day. Just trying to clean out whoever might be hiding in his house.
Like I said, like I'm sure like once a day there's just
Uh-oh, something's happening.
Laugh, but like one time he came in and there was like 27 urchins in his bathroom. Ah! What the hell? just an empty tub of ice cream. Okay.
A trick. You know, if he's this paranoid coming to home, this makes me feel more and more that the ghosts and everything aren't really real and it's just all in his brain.
Oh yeah. He was right.
Probably got dementia or something at this point.
Yeah. I mean, back then, houses were actually far more toxic than they even are today.
With all that lead paint and all sorts of things going on.
Yeah. Carbon monoxide poisoning from pretty much everything.
Welcome back to HCC 23's Cthulhu Tracker, where we stalk the movements of the great old one himself. Let's see where he is right at this very moment. I guess he's still sleeping in your lane. Sorry, all you deep ones and cultists, but I guess you're SOL again this year. Oh well, may madness yet consume you in the coming years. Cthulhu for Targan.
Had that sitting out, and he's gonna eat it? Yep. Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, ugh. Waste not, want not.
No, it's exactly 9 days old. Scrooge.
Ding dong, ding dong,
It's just the next door neighbors. They have a bell choir and they're trying to tune up.
Let the beat drop. Oh.
Bell choir tomorrow, actually.
Oh, hello.
Look well, Ebenezer Scrooge, for only you can see me.
Oh, come on!
What you want with me?
You couldn't just dress someone up. He has to be invisible to us. Come on.
In life, I was your partner, Jacob Marley.
Are all the ghosts gonna be invisible now?
Lame.
No, thankfully,
Why do you trouble me?
it is required of
This one
everyone
is.
that the spirit within him should walk abroad among his fellow men. And if that spirit goes not forth in life, it is condemned to do so after death. My spirit never walked beyond the narrow limits of our money-changing hall. So I cannot rest. I cannot stay.
Until I become the Pokemon Grandmaster.
You are fettered. Why?
I wear the chain I forged in life.
Isn't it great?
I made it, link by link. Would you know the weight and length of the coil you bear yourself?
Speak words of comfort to me, Jacob Marley. Speak words of comfort.
No.
I have none to give. I am here to warn you, to save you if that be possible.
To warn. To save me. From what?
From such a fate as mine.
You see,
to wander through the world and witness
a
what
robot
I
from the
cannot
future
share, but might
is
have
going to
shared
come
earth
and try to
turn
kill you.
happiness.
But you were always a good man of business, Jacob.
Great
business.
remake like Terminator Cross Scrooge. Fantastic.
Charity, forbearance,
I would
benevolence.
totally watch that.
All were my business, as they should be yours.
I am the Terminator of future and past.
Now heed me, for my time is short.
Heed me.
You will be haunted by
Heed
three
me,
spirits.
Seymour.
Without their visit, you cannot hope to shun the path I tread. You shall behold the visions of a Christmas past, a Christmas present, and a Christmas yet to come.
It's Mariah Carey, isn't it?
Expect the first when the clock strikes midnight tonight.
Molly!
Look to see me no more.
Not
We
that,
never saw you at all.
not that we saw you at all.
It's gotta use a window.
Why would a ghost need to open a window?
It's true.
We're watching the ghost dramatically run away.
So I have a question. This just occurred to me earlier. So you have like in a lot of these adaptations, Marley has all these chains and heavy chains and whatnot, and yet he and his chains are floating.
Yes.
How do the chains fetter him if they are both non-corporeal and have no weight?
Maybe it's like they're not pulling him down physically like gravity, but they're holding him to this plane so he can't pass on.
Maybe so, but I always thought it was a little more effective when they actually had weight in the scene and not just flying around.
And they were just dragging.
Yeah, it kind of drives home the point a little bit better, I think.
Well, we don't know which one these were, because apparently he was invisible to everyone but Scrooge.
They're saving the budget, hopefully, for better ghosts later.
And all's well.
I guess,
Is it though?
depending on your situation,
It's really a relative concept.
you might be haunted by ghosts. In which case, maybe it's not so good.
But they're here to redeem you, so maybe that's not so bad.
I am the spirit of Christmas past. I am here to show you the things that have been. Look back beyond the gulf of vanished years.
Okay.
Okay.
The money is due and must be paid. But, sir, that's impossible. Then I shall have no alternative but to take immediate steps to recover it.
But, sir, you must see that if...
That is the way I conduct my business.
You don't mean... sell us up?
That is precisely what I do mean.
So if he's constantly doing that, how is he making money?
Work in the hospital.
Mr. Scrooge, I beg of you.
Good day.
Did I miss something?
You can't
What?
do this. You can't be so unjust.
Give us a little more time.
I totally missed when the Ghost of Christmas Past right?
No, see,
it was just a glow, and then he... It wasn't a very long bit.
See, there's a glow around the frame.
No, I do, but like I thought there'd be like a ghost of Christmas past showing up.
Nope, he's just like a silhouette of glowing. That's it. I mean, it's a step up from Marley, but still.
Oh, Bill. I didn't hear you come in.
So it is true.
What do you mean?
What they say. That you're a man without pity, without remorse, who weighs everything in the scale of profit and loss.
Bill!
I heard. I couldn't help you.
But this is business. If I were to allow sentiment to enter this counting house, I should be in the bankruptcy court within a year. And as for that couple who've just gone out, well, set your mind at rest about them. Worthless, shiftless pair. Had my good money. Now I want to avoid paying it back.
Your money. Your good money. They asked you for a little breathing space, a little time in which to pay. That was all.
Enough of this, Bill. I am ready to make allowances for your feelings as a woman. But I must ask you...
I feel that this has happened to Elon Musk multiple times.
I shall insist. Take leave of your senses.
I've tried hard not to believe what they've said about you. I'd give anything not to believe it now. But the evidence of my own eyes and ears, I must believe. You were not always so. But I can see now that one passion and one passion only engrosses you. Gain.
What then? Even if it were so, I'm not changed towards you.
You are
He loves laundry
changed
detergent.
in every way. You're not the man you were. Our contract's an old one, made when we were poor and content to be so. May you be happy.
I do love how pissed off she is at him. You don't always get that in these adaptations. She's really more sad than that. This is all the woke left's fault. I'm being cancelled.
Now look and see the happiness you have missed.
Holy crap, that's a lot of kids.
That's a lot of kids.
Wow.
Wow. Are they all hers?
A lot of kids.
Hi, honey, I'm home. Da 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 da.
They're all saying it's daddy. That was on the children.
Wow. I mean, they're not raising a family. They're raising an army.
You guess.
How can I? I don't know. It wasn't Mr. Scrooge.
Mr. Scrooge it was. I passed his office window, and as it was not shut up and there was a candle inside, I could scarcely help see him. His partner's on the point of death, I hear. And there he sat, alone. Quite alone in the world, I do believe.
Then she ended up marrying this guy and had all these kids.
And a big giant house, yeah.
Bear it. Hold me no more.
I told you these were the shadows of the things that have been, that they are what they are. Do not blame me.
Take me back.
Going back in time. Bug.
12 o'clock, I know it is.
I better go to the bathroom before he shows up.
Maybe if I smother myself real fast.
How does his hair look better, like, in bedhead than it did before? Finally! A ghost we can see.
And me, better man. I am the ghost of Christmas present. Look upon me.
And behold me. And
You
despair.
have never seen the like of me before. Never. I've never walked forth with the younger members of my family, meaning I am very young. My elder brothers, born in those later years.
I don't think I have. I'm afraid I have not. Have you?
Oh, he's the one who got all those giblets that the guy was throwing.
More
yeah.
than 1,800.
A tremendous family to provide for. Spirit, conduct me where you will.
I'm a ghost. We could just
Already I have been forth under compulsion and learned the lesson which is working now. If you have aught to teach me, let me profit by it.
I'm just here for the food.
Yep.
Touch my robe, and you shall see how your poor clerk, with his paltry 15 shillings a week, which you so grudgingly dole out to him, keeps Christmas.
Touch it! Love it! Liebe meine Schminke!
Okay.
Up you get, Tiny Tim.
Well, wasn't that a great funeral? Ha ha! Oh no! Don't go! Don't go! Down Crime Alley! You know, that'll be another great one. Tiny Tim is Batman.
I am vengeance, I am.
I am the knight!
Some bless us, everyone.
Mother, we've been outside the baker's and we smelled a lovely goose cooking. Yes, the mix sure is sour. Yes, it's a lovely goose, Oh, what has ever got you?
Oh God, you've been at this all day. Please stop.
And your sister Martha wants as late last
This really just a Jimmy John's with like free smell signs.
Bless your heart, my dear. How late you are. Merry Christmas. We'd a deal of olives to finish up last night and had to clear away this morning. Well, never mind, as long as you are. Come. Come and sit before the fire, my dear, and get it warm. No, here's Martha.
Caraway is the seedier part of town.
Oh, you don't want to go down that Sesame Street. No.
And where's our Martha?
She's, not coming.
Not coming? Not coming upon Christmas Day?
Yes, Father.
Oh my God, my heart! Whoa, okay, back off. It's fine.
That'll be the goose.
The goose.
See, their goose is cooked.
Why are you sending the handicapped kid off to get the goose?
Come and sit down.
It seems mean.
Yeah, it's a bit much.
And how did Tiny Tim behave?
As good as gold, and better. Somehow he gets thoughtful, sitting by himself so much, and thinks the strangest things you ever heard.
Have you ever heard of the lost city of Relay? He says it's down there. There's a big giant thing that's going to come up and kill us all. Oh, it's so interesting.
Upon a Christmas day, who made lame beggars walk and blind see? But he's growing stronger. Yes, growing
strong and hearty.
Stronger. Soon he will be able to destroy us all.
Hooray! I think that burned that goose.
It's a little dark.
A little dark.
For what we are about to receive, may the Lord make us truly thankful.
Amen.
I can already vouch for. And its flavor will I know surpass my utmost expectations. With the mashed potato and the apple sauce, it will, I am sure, present a delightful combination that we shall remember until our dying day. Delicious. Delicious. That's the best goose we ever had, Mother.
Yes, indeed. Oh, yes. Oh, I've eaten too much.
And even now, we haven't eaten it all.
Now we must feast upon its bones.
You laugh.
Laugh. I envy them. My dear, regarding the momentous question, pudding. You look pale, my love, and nervous.
I am nervous, my dear, and anxious about that pudding. Pray heaven all will be well. I'll go and fetch it.
Let me come and help too, Mother.
You shall, my darling.
Yeah, put in this pot and forget about it.
You know, I'm anxious
You're
about
wash
that
it in
pudding.
tea. I mean, they are British. They would wash it in tea, wouldn't they?
You know, your mother's been gone a long time. Supposing the pudding has broken.
It's been 3 minutes.
Or supposing that somebody has got over the back wall and stolen it.
Wow, this is why there were so many fires back in the day. They just lit things on fire. They'd light the tree on fire. They'd light the pudding on fire. And then they'd wonder, geez, why did our wooden house burn down?
Oh, that's really... Don't eat the fire! Holy crap!
The fire is the most delicious part.
See, back then, when things were flaming hot, they were flaming hot.
Apparently so, gee.
Tell me that Tiny Tim will live? I see a vacant seat in a poor chimney corner, and a crutch without an owner, carefully preserved.
But what do I know? That's future Neep's problem.
The child will die. Oh, tell me that he'll be spared. If he is like to die, had he not better do it and decrease the surplus population? Man, if man you be in heart, not adamant, forbear that wicked cant until you have discovered what the surplus is and where it is. Will you decide what men shall live, when men shall die?
Maybe.
It may be that in the sight of heaven, you are more worthless and less fit to live than millions like this poor man's child.
Toast. I give you
Get
Mr.
right to the
Scrooge,
point there.
the founder of the feast.
Founder of the feast, indeed. I wish I had him here. I'd give him a piece of my mind to feast upon. I hope he'd have a good
I'd
appetite.
throw a flaming pudding at him.
Christmas Day. It should be Christmas Day, I'm sure, on which one drinks the health of such an odious, stingy, hard, unfeeling man as Mr. Scrooge. You know he is, Robert. Nobody knows him better than you.
Tell me how you
do,
really
poor
feel.
fellow.
My dear, Christmas Day.
Well, I'll drink his health for your sake and the day's, not his. He'll be very merry and very happy, I've no doubt. Here's Mr. Scrooge's health.
Now, children, all together, Mr. Scrooge's health. Mr. Scrooge's health.
Mr. Scrooge's health.
I love how Tiny Tim's just like, yeah, whatever.
Yep.
Getting drunk.
And now Tiny Tim will sing to us.
I will?
Yes, I do sing.
Oh God, put me on the spot.
Yes.
Like a dancing monkey.
The herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King, peace on earth and mercy nigh of
Sorry, kid, you'll never get past the audition stage.
It's true.
Keep Christmas.
Better than the band they had at the beginning. I'll give them that.
True. That's all we need is like Britain's Got Talent Scrooge edition. Ooh, look at the miniatures.
Oh, it is nice miniature work.
What's happening?
You be liking the lobster, don't ya? Don't ya?
Merry Christmas to you. And a Merry Christmas to you.
Yar! Oh, we're all gonna die in a starve, but it's okay. I'm drunk as hell.
Yar, it be the Christmas cracking.
And he said Christmas was a humbug. Fellow, that's the truth. He isn't so pleasant as he might be. Well, his offences carry their own punishments, and I've nothing to say against him.
But surely he's very rich. At least you've often told me so.
Well, what of that, my dear? His wealth is of no use to him. He doesn't do any good with it. He can't make himself comfortable with it. He hasn't even the satisfaction of thinking that he's ever going to benefit us with it.
Well, I've no patience with your uncles.
This is a little house they have on the
I'm
table.
sorry for him. And here, he's taken it into his head to dislike us, and he won't even come and dine with us. Well, what are you going to play?
I mean, to be fair, you guys are kind of pricks.
I'll ask you one.
I mean, you all are making fun of him. I'm just
An
saying.
animal. Rather a disagreeable animal. A savage animal. An animal that grunts and growls and talks and lives in London. And walks the streets. Yes. And isn't even made a show of. No. Doesn't have a menagerie. No. Isn't a horse. No. No. A cow. No. A dog. Who?
They're drunk.
So drunk. And their house burns down because, like, that's happened all the time.
That's just what happens.
So maybe if they didn't put candles on the tree.
Like, I almost felt something there for a minute. Oh, wait a minute.
I'm gonna pick your nose.
Ghost of the future, I fear you more than any spectre I have seen. You are about to show me shadows of the things that have not been, but will be in the time to come. And as I hope to live to be another man from what I was, I am prepared to bear you company.
Is there anybody actually there?
No. The exchange.
So you can tell this is the future because
I
this
don't know much
mist
about
on
it
the
either
side
way.
is now
I only know he's dead.
black.
When did he die?
Yeah.
Last night, I believe. Why, what was the matter with him? I thought he'd never die. Heaven knows.
What's he done with his money?
Left it to his company, perhaps. He hasn't left it to me. That's all I know.
Yeah, look at it.
How are you? Very well. How are you? So old Nick has got his own at last.
Yes, so I'm told, isn't it?
Seasonable for Christmas time. Oh, yeah. You're not a skater, I suppose.
Oh, no, I've got something else to think about. I do not see myself in my accustomed place. Where am I?
Nope. You dead?
Why am I not there?
Where do you think you are?
In the future.
Welcome back to HCCTP 23's Krampus Tracker. Let's see where that mangoat is now. Uh-oh, all you kids in Jacksonville, Florida better watch out. Stay tuned for more holiday fun and portents of doom. Meanwhile, in the film Haxan, if there wasn't so much text in Haxan, the silent film, I'd say we should totally riff it, but it's a bit much. It actually has better special effects than this.
Place has never seen so much light.
It's true. Scrooge's darkness just held everything down. They all realize that they know each other and they're there for the anonymous key party.
Let the laundress alone to be the second.
And let the undertaker's men alone to be the third.
Look here, old Joe, here's a chance. If we hadn't all three met here without meaning it.
You couldn't have met in a better place. Come into the parlor. Come on.
Wow, Holly really let himself go.
Don't stand there staring as if you were afraid, woman. Who's the worse for the loss of a few things like this? Not a dead man, I suppose. Open this bundle, old Joe, and let me know the value of it. I ain't afraid to be the first. Nor afraid for them to
You will be. You will be. A set of dice. This could be expensive, you know.
Yes, you're the goat. I wouldn't give another sixpence.
Now mind, Joe.
You know, if we could see what he was actually pulling out, it'd be great.
I always give too much to ladies. It's a weakness of mine.
And now unto my bundle, Joe.
You know, one of these adaptations, it should just be Scrooge's body
bed.
Because back then they were grave robbing was a thing, and they'd sell your body to universities. There's a lot of money in that.
Skim to a barber. It's all good.
Here, don't drop the oil on the blanket.
His blankets?
Whose else's? He isn't likely to take cold without them, I dare say.
Hope he didn't die of anything catching.
Oh, don't you be afraid of that.
Just affluenza.
Ah, you can look through that shirt until your eyes ache and you won't find a hole in it. It's the best he had. It'd have been wasted if it hadn't been for me.
What do you call wasting of it?
Putting it on him to be buried in, to be sure. I took it off him. Calico's just as becoming to the body. He couldn't have looked uglier than he did in that one. This is the end of it, you see. He frightened everyone away from him when he was alive, to profit us when he was dead.
I see. The case of this unhappy man might be my own. My life...
Oh God, he's just not getting it. Fine, we're gonna be...
Merciful heavens! What is that?
It's your stuff. It's your body, maybe?
Body.
Is this the man they spoke of? Neglected. Robbed. Hated. Can you not show me some tenderness connected with death?
No. Not really. No.
Nope. That's the family handkerchief.
And he took a child.
Why does that candle look obscene? Just saying, it's a little...
A little bit.
What am I going to do with all of Tiny Tim's hair extensions?
My eyes. Makes them weak by candlelight. I wouldn't show weak eyes to your father when he comes home from work. Must be near his time.
Past it, rather. I think he walks a little slower than he used these last few evenings, Mother.
Yes. I've known him walk with Tiny Tim upon his shoulder very fast indeed.
So have I, often. So have I.
But he was very light to carry, and his father loved him so it was no trouble. No trouble.
Maybe a little trouble. Tiny trouble.
There's your father at the door.
Well, my dear.
Well, Father.
Sorry, but I've sold you all for medical experiments.
My dear, you have been quick. They'll be done long before Sunday.
Sunday? You went today then,
Sunday?
Bob?
Yes, my dear. I've seen where our tiny Tim is to rest. It has done you good to see how green a place it is. Oh, you'll see it often. I promised him that we would walk there every Sunday.
You know, back in this time, people did actually go to cemeteries and have picnics, like, very often. Because usually they were like, you know, there were no real public parks back then, except for cemeteries.
Yep.
So that's just what people did.
Makes sense. And it's kept ground, it's quiet.
Yeah.
Sunday. See Tiny Tim taking on Bow Crusher. Sorry.
My little child.
I've made the pact. I did the deed. I got that old bastard in his own bed.
I gave you $1 if you like him.
Whoa! He's gonna do it!
Oh my god, he's gonna do it!
Oh my goodness.
I gotta find $1.
You gotta give him $1 now, Mikey. Just...
Okay, I'll find $1 for him.
People are sick.
You know, tell you what, we you know, I feel bad for him, so why don't we give him 2? We'll give him a $2 bill.
Nice.
Yep. He deserves it.
Tim, thy childish essence was from God.
I met Mr. Scrooge's nephew today, and he said to me, I'm heartily sorry for you, Mr. Cratchitt, and heartily sorry for your good wife. Though how he knew that, I don't know.
Knew what, my dear?
Why, that you
He's
were a good
stalking
wife.
you.
Everybody knows that.
Well observed, my boy. And he said, if there's any service that I can do for you, pray come to me. It almost seemed as though he had known our Tiny Tim and felt with us.
It's called empathy.
And I'm sure we shall none of us forget him, nor this first parting there has been among us.
Never, Father.
And I know that when we recollect how patient and how mild he was, although he was but a little child, we shall not quarrel easily among ourselves and forget poor Tiny Tim in doing it.
No, Father.
I'm very happy. Very happy.
Now, Spirit, tell me what man that was whom we saw lying dead.
Look, you don't tell me what to do. I tell you what to do. That's how this works.
Hey, Pagoda.
It was Luca Brazzi.
For I draw nearer to the stone at which you point. Tell me, are these the shadows of the things that will be? Or are they the shadows of the things that may be only? Ebenezer Scrooge!
That's you!
What a coincidence!
Who could have seen that coming?
Am I that man who lay upon the bed? No, Spirit, no!
I'll not be the man I was. I'll not be the man I must have been but for this intercourse.
Whoa.
Why show me this if it is all too late?
Point.
Tell me I may sponge away the writing on this stone. I will honor Christmas in my heart and try to keep
no,
it
I mean,
all
you're gonna
together.
die eventually, but...
I will live in the past, the present, and the
These are
future.
all just his death throes anyway. He's dead
The
tonight.
spirits of all three shall
Just
strive within me.
imagining all this.
I will not shut out the lessons.
All right, Scrooge. All right, let me go.
No, no.
I pooped myself.
Probably did.
You really should not have eaten that porridge by the fire,
Oh,
dude.
I mean, it was
Bad dreams.
No.
I will live in the past, the present, and the future. Oh, Jacob Marley.
I will be Dr. Manhattan.
Be praised for this. Thank you. On my knees, I thank you, Jacob. On my knees. Oh, they're not torn down. They're not torn down.
Oh, now they are.
Ah,
The prop wasn't meant to be turned down.
maybe this will. They will. They will. Yeah, they will.
Now the psychosis has fully set in.
He has lost it. Hi.
The hell are you?
A Merry Christmas. God bless you.
Don't touch me. What are you?
Oh, I don't know what to do. I'm as happy as a sandboy. I'm as merry as an angel. I'm as giddy as a drunken man. Oh, Merry Christmas to everyone. Happy New Year to all the world. Oh,
Wait a minute. He has Venetian blinds. When were Venetian blinds invented? Because I don't know if 17... Okay, we're going to look this up now.
Ghost came through. Yes, it's all right. It's all true. It all happened.
1760 in Venice.
Okay, so it's...
There you go.
Okay, yeah.
They're just probably really expensive.
Okay, makes sense.
Glorious, glorious. Hey, boy! Hey, a Merry Christmas!
Here's my peapot!
Day, isn't it? I knew I hadn't missed it. Oh, the spirits have done it all in one night. Hey, do you know the poultry at the corner of the street next but one?
I don't know, I did.
The one with all the salmonella?
Remarkable boy. Do you know if they've sold the prize turkey that they had hanging there?
It'll be hanging there now.
Well, you go and buy it.
Walker.
No, I'm in earnest. You go and buy it and bring it back here, and I'll tell you where to take it. And you come back...
Oh, he'll tell him where to take it.
You come back and listen.
While you're at it, open your mouth.
Hooray!
Hooray! A shilling!
Go on, hurry up! I'm
Don't you have to give him the money to buy it, though?
That kid ain't coming back.
Oh, he's not.
He won't know where it comes from. It's twice the size of Tiny Tim. He's not dead, you know. He's not dead.
Okay.
Not dead the way you know it. He is with us always. Kid's already back.
Hey! What do with this friggin' goose?
Turkey.
Turkey! It's a friggin' turkey.
Oh my god, I cut my nose off! Oh no! Oh god!
He dies.
Oh god! Oh! It's just a tip. Just a tip, it's fine.
It's okay.
I've got to have that turkey. Oh, well, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You go get me my overcoat and hat.
Please.
I shan't be long.
Dab your nose, dude. It's gonna drive me nuts.
He's just not even gonna change out of his traumas.
Nope, just gonna put everything over.
He's out.
You know, back then it would get you arrested.
He's not wearing any pants.
Oh, don't give him that! He'll be playing all day now!
Shop?
Yes, sir.
Running! Fuck
Merry
you!
Christmas! Have you sold that prize turkey?
Give me a damn turkey already!
Big one, I mean! Now!
That's pretty funny.
It is kind of funny.
What is it? What's to do? I want that big turkey of yours. Bring it round to my place at once. My friend will show you the way.
Don't you have to pay first?
No.
Hello, Harley. Merry Christmas.
They know where he lives. Childbooker probably owes him back taxes or something anyway. So.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
He's gonna take everything in just products.
A Merry Christmas.
Oh. Oh.
A challenge coin, thank you!
Oh, it's one of those Sacagawea dollars. I had a turkey, but I ate it.
You know, I mean, he looks kind of like a vampire clown, but it looks better than even before.
Me, you can't carry that to the Cratchits. You'll have to have a cab. There you are, my boy. There's the address.
Wow.
There's the money. Yes. And there's the money for you. Very kind of you to have brought it round. Ah, Merry Christmas, my dear.
Thank you, sir.
Fuck off, old man.
Ah, good day, gentlemen. Merry Christmas to you. I hope you succeeded yesterday. Mr. Scrooge. Yes, that's my name. I'm afraid it's not a very pleasant one for you, but will you allow me to ask your pardon? And would you be good enough to put me down?
Lord bless my soul, my dear Mr. Scrooge, are you serious? A round 100?
Yes, not a farthing less.
That's it. Unfortunately, it's in
There are many
NFTs.
back payments included in it.
Dear Mr. Scrooge.
You come round and see me. You will come round.
We will.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bless you, gentlemen. Bless you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Come and dine with you?
Thank you.
Scrooge! Still, what's the consequence? He won't lose much of a dinner.
Indeed. Well, I think he'll lose a very good dinner.
I mean, there's pre-gaming and then there's pre-gaming. Wow. They've been drinking since midnight, haven't they?
Just days. Hello? Housekeeping?
You want to meet for a kilo?
Would you like a chocolate?
Is your master in, my dear?
Yes, sir.
Can I see him, my love?
He's in the dining room, sir. I'll show you in.
And he's making fun of you already.
He knows me.
Like, right? Ripping good time, too.
They're all sugared.
I hope that lousy Mr. Scrooge doesn't show up and ruin our party.
Fred.
Oh, bless my soul, who's this?
It is I, your Uncle Scrooge. I've come to
I
dinner.
had no idea.
Will you let me in, Fred?
Why, it's Uncle Scrooge.
I thought he was dead.
Will I? A Merry Christmas to you, Uncle.
Get the hell out!
Come in and join us.
You did RSVP. We don't have enough food for you. Sorry.
Yep, sorry.
Sorry.
I wanted to talk to you about that, but you wouldn't let me.
A Merry Christmas.
Thank you, my dear. A Merry Christmas to you all. A Merry Christmas.
Sir, are you okay, sir?
It's shiny. Oh, the voices are back.
The voices are back.
What's red like that? What are they doing?
I don't
The
know.
office, Bob. It's nearly 9 o'clock. You
Are
promised
you
Mr.
psychos?
Scrooge
What are you doing?
So I did.
It's like the hardest way to slice bread. What is wrong with you? Did the actors just not know how to slice bread? Is that why do you have the cutting board there if you're not going?
Goodbye, my darling. Goodbye, my darling.
Hi, I'm Ebenezer Scrooge, and this is Jackass.
He breaks out the hose.
What do you mean by coming here at this time of day?
I'm very sorry, sir. I am behind my time.
I think you are, sir. I think you are.
It's only one thing here, sir. It shan't be repeated. I was making rather merry yesterday, sir.
So I'll tell you what it is, my fine fellow.
Most terrible
I'm not
hangover.
going to stand it any longer. And therefore, I'm going to raise your salary.
Sir.
He's about to bludgeon him.
Never more serious in all my life, Bob. I'm going to raise your salary, and as for tiny things, I'll be a second father to you.
That's kind of creepy to say, sir. Just...
Also, I have another 5-6 children.
Nope.
Is that anything?
Nope. Just Tiny Tim. I don't care about the rest.
A Merry Christmas, my good fellow that I've given you for many a year. Go on now. Go on.
I could have slept in.
Merry Christmas to all the world. Happy New Year to everyone. God bless us all.
Just gonna hug myself for a while.
Bless us everyone.
Huh? What? Oh, God, I'm never going to get used to that. Thank you, Julius Hagen.
Yay!
Yay! So, yes, that was one of the earliest Scrooges. Oh, hold on.
There's more?
It's starting again.
It's looping.
I did press the pause button. I don't know why it went again. There we go.
I don't know if I could sit through that again.
Not again.
No, not again. One's
Not
enough.
right now or not ever. I do see that it says the next movie is Boris Karloff doomed to die.
I mean,
doomed to die.
There we go.
Might have to do that one if it's
Is it about the Titanic?
Maybe it is.
Twickenham. Film distribution.
Let's see. Doomed to Die is a 1940 American mystery film directed by William Nye and starring Boris Karloff as Mr. Wong.
Well!
It is a sequel to the
Bill
1940 film The
They
Fatal
acting
Hour.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But yes, this is so yes. What did you think of this one? Of this particular adaptation?
No, it wasn't so bad. It got to the point. It did what it needed to properly.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little murky. They're a little like really
a little fuzzy. But
really,
a lot of that I think is the age.
Like really light on the special effects, and that's not necessarily
Very
from
light.
like from 1935, like I was mentioning during the movie, that Haxon, like a German film from like 20 years, from like not 20 years, maybe 10 years earlier, was like much heavier in special effects and much more convincing than this. So like that wasn't necessarily the problem. This probably was just the budget on this, because like
But I think it worked like kind of minimize some of the ghosts and things like that. Having Marley just be invisible was a little odd.
That's the only one that I'm like, you could have just dressed a guy up. I mean, we would have forgiven you for that, but no, they kind of cheaped out there, and they probably shouldn't have. But
they gave us something that's a little creepy without having like an actual horror element. So it was completely just there was nothing scary really going on. Which a lot of times this story gets a little creepy.
Yeah, they could like
They avoided that entirely.
a lot of adaptations kind of tend to go overboard with one thing or another in it, and they don't tend to balance it out. Like Jim Carrey's version that they did, like the 3D thing that they did a few years ago, and it's just like, wow, they overdid everything.
Well, they had to match Jim Carrey at that point.
Jim Carrey and like the 3D effect they were gonna throw in your face. So like there's like action sequences where it's like, dude, just tell the story. But and it's at least like I think the worst version I've ever seen, and I haven't even seen the whole thing. I don't care to. Was FX's Scrooge, because they make Scrooge so utterly irredeemable that you really just hate the guy way too much that by the end you're just like, I just want this guy dead. It's like, I don't care, he's not redeemable, he's gone way too far.
Yeah, there's a difference between something like this, which just had him as a hard businessman, cold, he just didn't pay attention to other people, versus maliciously being mean.
Yeah.
Big difference. Of course, the best version ever is the Muppets Christmas Carol.
Oh yeah, that's like perfectly balanced.
I 100% agree. My second favorite version is Scrooge with Bill Murray.
Yes.
Yep.
And my third favorite version is the Mickey's Christmas Carol, the animated version.
Yeah, that one's not bad.
Some people don't like that one, but I do. I think that might have been my first version.
Well, they did also give us Scrooge McDuck, so I mean, at least we have that.
That's true.
And then after that, I mean, I've heard good things about Spirited, but I haven't seen it yet with Ryan Reynolds.
Oh
Will
yeah,
Ferrell.
yeah.
I have not seen that yet.
I haven't seen that yet, but I've heard good things.
No,
So
but I have to see Ryan Reynolds Senpai at some point. So
we do have to see
we'll
Ryan
about
Reynolds. We always have to go see him in the theaters.
It's true.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No, this was fun. This was nice.
Yeah, it's not. It's
certainly take this as just the standard of this is just the basic story and just gets it done.
Yep, they hit all the beats they need to. They even go like it's actually fairly accurate to the story. So it's like, you know, yeah, there's a lot to like about this, a lot to forgive. That's just like, yeah, no, this hits pretty good. Yeah, I like this. This wasn't bad. Not as bad as, you know, it really could have been. It could have been, especially back in the day, you know, it could have been a lot worse. So. I do still find some of the practices, like, you know, like him like just like eating this thing that has just been sitting there. It's like, ugh. Did they do that?
To be fair, that's what they did. I mean, that's where you get peas porridge hot, peas porridge cold, peas porridge in the pot 9 days old.
True.
It just sat there warming on the fire, and you could just eat it anytime. It's just there. Not that he really had a fire that was keeping it.
Oh god, no, it was cold because that's another thing about this particular adaptation. They just showed how slovenly he was because he just didn't care.
No,
he was like
he was all going through the motions.
Yeah, like why would I care about fancy things? I like money. I like to hoard money. You know, and that's it. Nothing else matters, including my appearance. So I don't comb my hair. I could only imagine how bad he and his clothes stunk.
They have to have smelled really bad.
I mean, to be fair, I think everybody at that time probably stunk pretty bad.
Oh yeah, but I'm sure he probably stuck out because, like, at least once in a while they'd have other people would have their clothes laundered. I don't think he was doing that. At least not very often.
Probably not as much as he should,
nope.
Yeah.
But he did have a servant of some kind, so he did have someone in the house doing things. Maybe they did laundry, too.
They probably did some laundry here and there.
He just had, like, I have these 3 outfits, and that's all I have, and you would just keep washing these 3 outfits.
Until they are literal like rags that I can no longer physically just put on as clothing, then they're done. Okay, I guess I have to go buy something new.
Anything else we want to add for today? Or
we should probably wrap up. Yes. So well, thank you all for joining us for our 2022 Christmas special here at Cinematic for the People.
Indeed. Thank you. Happy holidays. Happy New Year.
And
happy everything, everybody.
Happy everything. Happy everything. Even Halloween. Why not?
Hello there, friends. It's your old pal, Bobby Roquefort. And if you like this video, please give it a like. And if you'd like more of that, unsubscribe to our channel. And if you didn't, well, I don't know what to tell you. But we do have more videos over here if you want to see more of what we've already got up. That's it. Help me.